Hi, Cancer friends. I need to make a correction on something in your reading. When I looked at the zodiac signs of who's showing up in your 7th house and I said justice, I really meant the judgment card. So instead of it being Libra, it's associated with Cancer and or of course Scorpio. So I apologize for saying the wrong J name, but I wanted to make that correction. Thanks so much. Hello, my Cancer and Cancer rising friends. Sandra from foryourchi.com, and this is your monthly outlook with me and my tarot cards and the Wheel of Life spread for November of 2020. If you're new to this channel, welcome. This is where I do a 12-house card spread. Cards are in a circle. This is called the Wheel of Life or the Circle of Life, whatever you prefer. And we do half of this reading here on YouTube, and the extended reading we'll do the second half, houses 7 through 12. We'll be going through quite a bit here on YouTube though, but the bottom line is I have 27 cards on this table. We're going to go through 15 of those cards here for free on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed and click the notification bell, please do. I do 2 drawings a month, and you're going to want to be in the know with those. The first one, I draw a zodiac sign to win the full 12-house reading here on YouTube, and this month that is Leo. So if you know any Leos, check that out, or if you're a Leo rising, check that out. Share that with your Leo friends. They'll appreciate that. And also the second drawing that I do, I pick a lucky YouTube subscriber to win a free email reading with me with the Cards of Truth. Cards of Truth are very different than what I do here. It's like laser precision accurate and detailed, shockingly detailed oftentimes. But make sure your subscription list is made public on your YouTube settings. If it's not public, I can't see your channel's name on my end. And make sure you click that notification bell so that you don't miss your name, because I draw the name and announce it in one of the collective weeklies. So you're going to want to make sure that you watch all the weeklies for that, the winner's name. Okay, you guys have a huge message coming up in your 4th house, and 4th house can rule your father. I'm going to do something that I've never done before on these YouTube readings as far as the videos go, but I'm being guided to do it, so I have to do what I'm being guided to do, because that's what we do here. But let's get into your messages. So your 1st house right now, I tell you this all the time, Cancer the crab, you guys, rising and sun, and also moon. If you're watching for your moon, you're the most psychic sign there is. This month is no exception with the psychic messages that you are getting and that you have received in the past. And I'm saying in the past because this 1st house message, awareness, says that you've already been given the information to do something, but you haven't executed the plan yet. You're waiting. What are you waiting for? The time is right. You need to strike when the iron is hot. Now, there is also a bit of a warning, but still good news here with this angel message, angel card message, Azure. Azure says your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force things to happen. However, there's one partial action here that you have to, like, you have to follow the guidance that you've been given. So once you've done that, then hang back and wait, because there is something going on behind the scenes here after you've taken this action that you can't quite see. So, you know, don't keep trying to force it. Do what you've been guided to do, and then hang back and wait and see what happens. Listen, there's a lot of planets that are retrograde now. So, you know, don't expect this to, whatever this is, to manifest overnight, even though there is something that you definitely need to do here at this time, right now, right when you're watching this video. And especially if you're watching this video at the very end of October when I post it, or the first week of November. because your first house is your now, where you're at right now. Okay, so we've got a message here in your second house of your stuff and your money, trapped in fear. So this tells me that you are afraid to make a move. Typically, this is not something that comes about where you didn't pull the panic phobia card, okay? So it's not that kind of fear. This is you are afraid to make a change either with your money or how you make money because you're not sure if you can get that same amount of money doing something else or trying something else. Now, you do have a bit of encouragement here from the angel cards, Astara. Astara is saying you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. Now, I always tell the clients, you know, it's never a good idea to make a move when you're fearful. You have to wait until this fear dissipates in order to make that leap of faith and then have your manifestation come to fruition, right? So, you know, you want more, you require more, you're going to get more, but you have to get out of this state first, okay? And however long it takes you to get out of this state. But a star is here to tell you, you know you deserve more. You know that you're compromising right now, and that's not okay for the long-term future. So fix this, and then you can reach for more, okay? Every house that we go through here is this build up to the fourth house, which I can't wait to deliver this message. I've never said this on YouTube before, not in this way. Okay, third house, brother, sister. So, and it also rules your communication too, but the majority of the time it's talking about your sibling. Doesn't have to be blood relative, right? Can be stepbrother, stepsister, brother, sister-in-law. Material and spiritual prosperity. So this card is for them. They are receiving blessings from the earthly plane and the heavenly plane, and they're in a very good place right now in their lives. That's good news. This message is pretty much a double message because Athena is here to remind them that it is safe for them to be powerful. So they may be receiving all of these great blessings, and then a little voice comes into their head that says that they're not worthy, or, you know, they need to take a step back or something. But Athena is saying, no way, you're powerful, you've manifested this, congratulations, now keep going, okay? All right, here we go with the fourth house. I'm already getting goosebumps from head to toe, and I got goosebumps from head to toe when I first laid these cards out a few moments ago. Your fourth house rules your home, where you live, but it also rules your father. Father figure, someone you would consider a father, but this is someone that you called daddy, dad, okay? For those of you who have a father that has passed, and for some of you this could be a passing that has happened recently, or you feel the wound, you feel a recent opening of a wound, perhaps something has triggered you, or maybe that's anniversary of your father's passing. But regardless, you know, you have these messages from your dad that have come through here. Now, obviously, I'm talking to a certain percentage of whomever's watching this video. Not everyone is going to have a father figure that has passed. But for those of you who have had a father pass, this message is directly from your father. Now, let me just qualify this by saying I am not a medium. I've never been a medium. I've been doing readings for 20 years, but I can count on one hand how many times I've actually a medium message. Okay. Let's go with this card first. You may actually be seeing images of your father or deceased loved one or a ghost in your house. And I'm saying that because you have the third eye chakra. Now, Cancer, you guys may have this gift anyway. You could be born with this gift, a lot of you, because you're so psychic, right? I'm being told that I have to read the message in the book from this Sanya card. So this Sanya card says, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy and at peace. I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Now, I'm being told to read from the book right now, which, like I said, I never ever do. Here it is. Your heart has been heavy with grief. I am here to reassure you. I am a guardian angel of your deceased loved one, and I want you to know there is no reason for you to worry. Your loved one is very happy and has adjusted to the transition very well. There is no anger or upset toward you. Only love and understanding. Oh my God, I have goosebumps. Someone needs to hear this right now, this month. You have done nothing wrong, dear one, so please don't blame yourself in any way. You did everything that you could, and your loved one has asked me to share this appreciation with you. You and your loved one still share great love between your souls. Your loved one could never die. Although you missed your loved one's physical presence, you are already connected spiritually in your dreams, as well as in your feelings, your hearing, your smelling, or seeing. This is the third eye. This is psychic vision. This is no accident. This is a major message, you guys. Or seeing your loved one's essence. Your loved one is alive as you are, even more alive in many ways. Relieved of earthly cares or bodily pains, your loved one is freer and happier than ever. As soon as you complete your life's purpose and it is your time to make this transition, you will be reunited in each other's arms. In the meantime, please know that your loved one is with you often and that the angels surround you continuously. Wow, that's a major message. Okay, I'm sorry this is taking so long, but as you can see, this is very important for someone to hear. Okay, for those of you that do not have a father figure that has passed, your father figure is still alive and well. There are a couple of different things. Your psychic vision could be exacerbated this month, and this happens a lot when the sun goes into a water sign. The sun will be in a water sign in November, almost the entire month of November, except for the last week, in Scorpio. So you could be closing your eyes, right? And all of a sudden you see visions of people. The whole room could be full. And they have messages for you. For a slight portion of you, this could be, and this, because it does rule your home, this would be happening in your home more so than if you went out to somebody's house, right? For some of you, your father may be going through this. Like, you could have a father who has Cancer prominently in his chart, and he could be seeing dead people, like the sixth sense, right? Whew, that was major, you guys. All right, I almost hate to go to the fifth house because that message was so intense, but we're going to go there anyway. If the dog is snoring as I deliver this message. Fifth house rules your social life, your dating life for those of you that are single Cancers, and sometimes children show up in the fifth house, but usually this is your social circle. So positive movement forward is a creative card. It says that you could have some creative project going on with some friends of yours. You could be building something, writing something, something of that nature. But this is a good message. Now, you've got all these psychic cards in this reading. This is not the last psychic card in this message. So Ariel says that new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way that you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Okay, so you're being guided to meditate right now. And there is something beautiful coming in here with friends, which I love. All right, the last house we're going to go through here on YouTube. Sixth house is work and health. You have mental conflict. So for the majority of you, whatever you're doing for work at your job, this is someone who is throwing you mixed signals. They're doing something, but they're saying another thing, and it's causing you confusion. You're going to want to get to the bottom of this. Okay, so even if you feel like you can't confront this person, you can write them an email. I don't know if you can wait until Mercury goes direct or not, but if you can, it would be better. That way you can have an open line back and forth of communication, and no one is mixing up your words because of Mercury. Okay, now it does, whatever happens in the sixth house, it does cause some distress. For a small portion of you, this could be talking about your health, where you're confused about your health. You're not quite sure, you know, maybe you're having some symptoms, but the doctor or whoever you have in the physician world working on this, they can't quite give you an answer. Now, you've got Shanti here, and Shanti talks about a more peaceful energy that's coming in. So, you know, after you experience this confusion that could be upsetting, they just want to let you know that this will be ushered out very quickly because peace is on the way. And Shanti says, I am the angel of peace. I bring a new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. So there's just like a sigh of relief here for you guys, which I love. Okay, so we're almost ready to take this to Vimeo. The link will be in the extended, link to the extended will be in the description box, of course. But before we go, I pulled 3 cards from the Journey deck to describe who's showing up in your house of relationships here in your 7th house. I do see someone here. Like, they show me that very prominently in your 7th house. But I always like to give you the signs that come up in these other tarot cards so that you can know who this is. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to narrow it down because you guys pulled the World card, and what's depicted in the World card are all 4 of the elements, which is all 12 signs, right? Now, you do have the 9 of Worlds, and this is a pentacle or coin card, so all of the earth signs here are present. You know, you've got Capricorn, you've got Taurus, you've got Virgo, and also we have the time and space card, which is the Justice card, and that's a Libra. Okay, so I'm going to take it to the extended reading. If I see you there, I see you there. If not, many blessings for November, my Cancer friends.